The Detroit Pistons lose to the Golden State Warriors 116 to 106 to make the Pistons 0 and 4. This is Detroit Sports World. My name is Maurice Lewis. Okay, first things first, let me just say this, guys. It's definitely a tanking season for a rebuild season, rather, for the Pistons, okay? But this roster that's set up for the Detroit Pistons is still a competitive roster. They just can't finish games. They cannot finish games. And every game that we've seen pretty much, not so much every game because I feel like it kind of went away from us against the Hawks. But, out of the 4 games, it's been straight competitive. And the Pistons stayed in this game with the Warriors. They're just not finishing games. They couldn't finish the game. Derrick Rose did his thing in the second half, took over in the fourth quarter, ended up with 15 points. Jeremy Grant, once again, there's a reason why the GM brought him into the Pistons. He wants a bigger role, and he has that in Detroit. And I can see Jeremy Grant averaging 25 points throughout the whole season. He is going to be the man for the Pistons. Now, it's guys like Blake Griffin who can't stay healthy. He went out the game. I mean, obviously it's not his fault, but he went out the game, did not return in the second half because of a concussion. Okay? We didn't see Killian Hayes in the second half either. So you saw a lot of Wright playing the 1 and the 2, and you saw a lot of Derrick Rose in the second half. We saw some Sadiq Bey. He had like 11 points. He needs more minutes. What is going on with Sekou Doumbouya, though? Sekou Doumbouya did not have that many minutes in this game. I don't know what you would think after his second year. You would think he would receive a little bit more, but he's not. You got guys like Killian Hayes who's getting more minutes than him. So I don't know what's going on in that situation. But out of the rookies, Sadiq Bey is actually looking like a really good first-round steal. So I'm loving what I'm seeing. But at the same time, guys, the Pistons can't finish games. Jeremy Grant, 27 points. Josh Jackson, he got into foul trouble. He ended up with 17 points. Could have had more, though, if he wasn't in foul trouble. The Golden State Warriors, they're struggling, too. Obviously, they don't have Clay. They don't have Draymond Green. But they got guys like they got guys like Curry who put up 31 points in the game. Kelly Oubre ended up having a double. Wiseman had a pretty good game, had a really good dunk from coast to coast. So, it's looking like this Warriors team is going to struggle. They're very young, but they're missing some important pieces that they have to put together in order to compete with the best. And obviously Curry's going to have to carry the whole team, but you expect guys like Kelly Oubre to step up. You expect guys like Kelly Oubre to step up. And obviously, guys like Pascal and Jordan Poole, they need to step up too. So Golden State, they're struggling just like the Pistons, but they have a better roster. Obviously, it showed tonight. Wiggins did his thing. He ended up with 27 points. He took over in the fourth quarter. And gosh, couldn't nobody stop Wiggins in the fourth quarter. I mean, he went off. He went on his little streak. Derrick Rose went on his streak. It just wasn't enough. We're down by 5 with 2 minutes to go in the game. And next thing you know, they start Wiggins and Curry. They rain threes. And, they got fouls called for them. Next thing you know, they're up 10 again. And it's less than 1 minute to go in the game. Just like that. So they got a lot of firepower over there. They're just young. And they need to put the right pieces together. Good win for Golden State. Struggling loss to the Pistons. We're going to keep seeing this over and over and over again. Dwayne Casey needs to get this rotation right because he's mixing in a whole bunch of different things. Obviously, Isaiah Stewart played. He played well. Ended up having like 8 rebounds and 6 points. Really good energy. I like him at the 5. I like him at the 5 while you're putting shooting around. Kind of like he's a younger, smaller version of an Andre Drummond or Willie Cauley-Stein, but he doesn't have the offense fundamentals yet. So once he starts to develop that, Isaiah Stewart is going to be a beast. I can see that. But Killian Hayes is going to struggle. He's just turning the ball over, not making good decisions, can't shoot. He's a struggling rookie. So take a break on him. Give him a break. You heard from me, guys. My name is Maurice Lewis. You can follow me on all social medias, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, you name it. Let me know what you think about this video. The Pistons lose again. They're 0-4 to the Golden State Warriors. 116 to 106. I'm out. Peace.